Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Down Home with Tina. I'm Tina Thompson, the host of the show. This is only my third show, and I'm so excited to be here. The place where you can come in, sit down, relax, enjoy yourself, and maybe even have a little treat from time to time. I'm always going to have something. I've got good homemade chocolate chip cookies this week, and something that always goes with chocolate chip cookies, which I didn't even plan on doing that, but I always, sometimes we have those days where we get up and things just aren't quite going the way that we expect them to. So this goes back a little bit, but I'm not saying I haven't done it in the meantime, but I remember this specific time where I go to the kitchen, and I think it was the time I pulled out my milk for my coffee, and I poured my milk in my coffee cup. Now, some people will say I have coffee with my milk instead of milk with my coffee. But this one time, I don't know what it was, but I just spilled it completely over. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is not going to be the way I start my day. Right? It just happens sometimes. So anyways, I clean it up and I'm going, okay. It's everywhere because I probably had that much milk in it. And so as I'm doing this, is one of those things where you probably heard it before. Don't cry over spilled milk. And I thought, this is not the way I'm going to begin my day. And so I reset my mind and I go, we're going to clean this up and we're going to have a happy day today. And that day, it ended up being a good day. Rather you have milk with your cookies or not, if you spill it, don't cry over it. It just certainly isn't worth it. I'm so excited. I've got Brittany Young with me today. She is First Vice President of Fairfield County Heritage Association, and they always have so many different things going on. And Brittany, I thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me, if you would, and the viewers, a little bit about the history of the Fairfield County Heritage Association.
Absolutely. The Fairfield County Heritage Association was founded in 1962. We are a local organization. We serve as the County Historical Society. We also own the Sherman House and Georgian Museums. We do a lot of programming and focus on historic preservation.
Why is this something that you wanted to get involved with?
From the time I was young, I have a passion for history. I love the old buildings. I remember touring the museums in elementary school and just was fascinated by our little town having so much history, especially with General Sherman and things like that. So when the opportunity arose to join the board, I was so excited to get involved. They do great events around town and just excited to be a part of it.
I know that when I was in high school, I'm just going to use high school as an example because I know we learn about it, of course, when we're younger, the history and things like that. And I had great, of course, elementary teachers, but it's not quite the same when you get into high school. But history was just something that I couldn't get involved with and loved. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. Maybe, I don't know, as a teacher, what it was. But when you have somebody that is passionate about it, and I know you guys have so many folks that are passionate about it, you do different things throughout the year. What are some of those things and events that you have for folks, not just the different buildings that historical buildings they can see?
Absolutely. We put on some great events. We do teas every couple of months at the Georgian. I think once a quarter. Those always sell out and are so much fun. We have all ages attend, and there's always a theme. Keep it fun, keep it lively, so those are always a lot of fun. We do a tour of homes the last weekend in June. We've been doing it for 51 years now. We just finished that in Baltimore this year. People were gracious enough to open their lovely homes. You get to hear the owner's stories, hear the history of the home, and then the event I'm here for today is Oktoberfest. It'll be our second year for it, and it's a celebration of our German heritage. We eat, drink, have fun, have an accordion player, and it's just a really great way to bring in people of all ages.
Do you wear a dress for that as well, like costumes?
The attire is encouraged. You certainly don't have to. However, there is a costume contest. I know a few people who have already got their lederhosen and dirndls on order, and it's a lot of fun to go in theme. Who doesn't like to dress up?
Do you have the kind of music as well, like
we
the dancing? Do they dance and
stuff? Yes. We are bringing back our fan favorite accordion player from last year. Just talked to him last week. He's so excited to polish up some polka songs, and it was great fun last year.
Oh, Brittany, you guys have something else that's pretty big that's coming up next year, don't you?
Yes, Sherman's 200th birthday. So we've coined it Sherman's March to 200. We've had events all throughout the year. We kicked off with a 199th birthday party this year at Ale House, and we'll have his 200th birthday party next year at the Mill.
Okay, you had mentioned like people being a part of the board. Is it something tough to get on to with the Fairfield County Heritage Association on board, or how is it with volunteering? I mean, can you always do that? What are some
Absolutely.
options?
We have our board of directors, which is relatively small. Those terms typically are 3 years. We also have a tremendous amount of volunteers for the museums, the events, things like that. So certainly, if you want to get involved, it doesn't have to be a big commitment. Just, even if it's docent shift at the Sherman House one weekend or help out with one of our events, we always need good volunteers.
I know one time I did something for the home tour.
Yes.
It would have been last year in Lancaster. Funny story, and I'm just saying, I'm okay. So I have a cousin. She is like a sister to me, a best friend. But she moved away a few years ago to North Carolina. And I don't know if you have anybody like this in your life that when you get with them, you're just silly. It doesn't matter what age you are. You're goofy. Well, I have stopped a few different times at her house in North Carolina as I was headed down to another friend's in North Carolina that's a little further away, or on down south to Florida. Well, a couple of times I've stopped. Her husband's been there. And one of the homes that was on the tour, it just ironically happened to be about the time I was coming through. So I pulled in her driveway, I pulled up, and I was just like, well, where's Patrick? And she goes, he went to Ohio to do some power washing for somebody whose home was on the tour. And then he was gone for one day. I was like, really, seriously, he just did not want me there because he knows how we can be kids and how we can be silly and how we just be goofy and stuff. He was not for it. It was funny because he took him and their oldest son. He was a teenager. I was just like, hey, it is what it is. But it is really great for folks to have the opportunity to be a part of something like the Fairfield County Heritage Association and to be able to give back, because it's really giving back and showing a piece of history and what all that you guys have. And I think that it is so great. Again, Brittany, what is your contact information?
Our website is fairfieldheritage.com. We also have a Facebook page and an Instagram, so you can follow our pictures. We post funny little historical facts and snippets. Great way to stay in touch. Or you can call the office.
Okay, Oktoberfest. Once again, coming up and what's going to be there and when should they get tickets, and do the price change when it gets to a certain time?
Yes. So Oktoberfest will be Saturday, September 7th from 6 to 10 p.m. This year we've actually introduced a VIP hour from 5 to 6. So if you're part of that VIP package, one of the great things about it is Double Edge is creating a special edition brew. Nice. They will be the group that gets to try that first. Tickets are $40 through the end of this month, through the 30th, and then go to $45 until the day of the event.
Are there limited tickets available for the VIP?
Yes, we have a small group available, and the VIP tickets are $65. And that includes some goodies, too. We'll throw in a stein and some other neat stuff. And like I said, the first chance to try that special edge or special double edge brew.
And they're available now. Tickets are available right now.
Tickets are available right now. They're already selling.
Call the office?
Yes,
online?
Call the office, or you can go online. You
both.
can pay
Okay,
online.
Great. Perfect. All right. So we're going to ask Brittany if you're going to answer a question about me, right?
Okay.
Folks, this is where it's kind of trivia time with Tina. And I don't know Brittany very well, but we're getting to know one another because I love to meet new people and have them on the show. So it's a blessing to have you. So again, thank you, Brittany. But so my question for the trivia is, okay, so I have siblings, and I wanted to know, okay, there are 5 of us, if you could guess where I land. And I'll let you, if you say, like middle, you can say one of the middle ones. It doesn't matter. So first, in the middle, or the youngest?
I am the oldest sibling in my family. I'm going to have to guess that you're probably the first sibling, too.
You are correct. Good job. Good job, Brittany. Anyways, folks, you heard it, Fairfield County Heritage Association. Check out their website. Hopefully you can make it to Oktoberfest. If you can't that one, they've got many things. Just stopping out to one of the houses, the historical homes, the Sherman or the Georgian, to see what they've got going on over there, because it is really, of course, a big part of what Lancaster and its history of Lancaster and what it's all about. And be paying attention for Sherman's 200th birthday for next year. I'm going to be back in just a little bit. I'm going to highlight a veteran today, and I cannot wait to have him. You are watching Down Home with Tina.
At Dagger Law, we have more than 110 years of combined expertise in nearly every part of law.
What I think sets us apart from any other law firm is our ability to work together.
With us, you're getting a trusted partner, in addition to a team who can help you with a growing business, changing family, planning your future, or dealing with land issues.
It's a challenge every day, and you meet an awful lot of nice people.
Your case matters. We'll take the time and the energy to ensure that you have a quality experience, quality representation.
Whatever you need, we have a lawyer who can help. Dagger Law. Local, trusted, experienced.
Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the high school football game of the week. I'm Jared Stewart alongside Tim Shoemaker. Tonight, we've got a great one for you. The Bloom Carroll Bulldogs.
It was a great week of practice. Even in the rain and the weather, we had a great week of practice.
Schneider, lots of running room to midfield. He's gone. Ryan Schneider down the near sideline for a touchdown for the Aces.
We have a hold on the offense, number 20. That penalty will be declined. They'll bring up fourth down.
We're going to give you this game ball here because you're a Tiberios fan of the game, and thanks for being here, Jacob.
Thank you.
The Polar Bears are your OAC tournament champions, first time since 2009. What an exciting finish for the Ohio Northern Polar Bears.
Very proud of this trophy because you've earned it.
Welcome back to Down Home with Tina. Tina Thompson here. Love having you, and I love the guests that I get to have right here in my home setting. And this is what we do. Folks who come in and they join me, we're just going to sit back. And I don't know, sit back and relax. I might fall asleep or something like that. I won't let anybody fall asleep. But we're just going to chat about them. And I'm so very excited because I have an Army veteran with me. His name is Chuck Keller. And I got to know Chuck several years ago when I did another type of talk show. And some of the other fellas and gals over at the Liberty Union VFW Post 3761. And I kind of say that a little slow because so many folks know it as the Baltimore VFW, right, Chuck?
Yes, that's what everybody calls it mostly, Baltimore VFW.
Located over at State Route 256, and you can't miss it because what sits out front, Chuck?
There's a big, well, it used to be a big blue airplane. Now we've had it painted just within the last month to the original colors.
Oh, it was just within last month?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh, so it was newly painted because I was just there a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it just got done.
Oh, nice. So if you guys haven't gone by to see it, that is the original of what it was like when it was first built and used, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And what color did you guys have it for many, many years? Was it just kind of a...
It was just
a
dark
color.
blue.
It was just a color.
Dark blue. It was just a talk town, big blue plane.
Yeah, but it is really beautiful, though, and it looks really sharp sitting out front. So many folks say that. They go, oh, you know where the Baltimore VFW is. It's got that big old plane sitting out there. And kids, they like to go over and check it out and look at it.
Oh, we've had people coming in the last couple of weeks taking pictures. I mean, you drive by now, there's people out there.
Aw, Chuck, I'm so excited because this is the segment that I get to highlight a veteran, and I chose you as one of them because, I mean, when you set the bar for other veterans, it's just like whoosh, way out there.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, I don't know. I know so many folks, they're humble in that way. But I think that you need to be recognized. You have been, well, when were you in the military, in the Army?
I went in 68 and got out in 71.
I'm not saying when that was, how old I was. But no.
Yeah,
so,
50 years ago.
A little bit ago, just a little bit ago. You don't look like your age at all. Chuck, you have been so involved for many, many years in veterans organizations in general, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What all can you share with folks that you've done?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess when I started in the VFW, I guess that's when I really got active with veterans, besides being in the service. I started at the low level at the post commander, went up through the district as commander, and kept on going, and then I was a state commander.
Yes.
In the last 4 years now, I was a national council member at the national level, which I represent the whole state of Ohio at the national level. So
how do you, I don't even know, how do you even begin to share with folks what kind of experience that has been for you? Because I know just when I was in the Army Reserves, I got to know so many different people. You have had to have met probably, hundreds, thousands of just all kinds of folks.
All over the country, especially because I go to the national convention. I've been going to national conventions, probably 20 years, every year or so. And I get to know people from other states. But I know a lot of people in Ohio. I mean, I go to a convention or a post, they know who I am, yes.
What is it that you gain every time you go to one of these conventions?
Oh, friendship, really. Aww. I mean, it just, friendship and just...
Isn't there something...
And their family, and they're a family of veterans.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, there's just like a family of veterans that... And I know that even you and the fellas that I've sat down with and I've gotten to know at the VFW, it truly is a place where you can connect and share stories. Even if you don't know anybody that well, you just go in and they know you're a veteran. I could sit down and just go, bam. So where'd you go to basic training? Where did you train?
Where did you serve in Vietnam? Yeah. What unit? And just go on and on and on.
Yeah, because it's that, again, that connection that maybe not everybody gets to have. And I guess that's where, right now, if you are a veteran or you know of a veteran, there are so many different organizations out there that you can really, truly connect with others.
Yes. Not only the VFW, there's a lot of good organizations out there.
Yeah, he says not.
But VFW is number one.
He's kind of, it's pretty much kind of been like one of your... I don't want to call it a hobby, but you are so very involved and have been since the beginning. When were you first post commander at the VFW?
1988.
1988.
That's when I was post commander. Yes, first time.
Now you know my aunt and uncle.
Yes. Oh, yes.
They've probably been involved as long. I don't know how much. I mean, I always remember that. Okay, if you would have asked me when I was 10, I would have thought it was the only VFW that ever existed because the family was so involved with that.
That's right, they was.
Yeah, and Grandma and Grandpa Vern and Grandma Millie.
Yes,
do you
I know.
Remember them?
Oh yes, lived down the road from them. So yes, I know them well.
Yep, and then anyways, I'm excited to get the opportunity to have you with me and to highlight you, Chuck. What all do you guys do at the Baltimore VFW? Like, what do you offer folks?
Well, one thing we really offer, burial details. I think I really enjoy that. I mean, I'm not enjoying it, but it's something that we really take very seriously because every veteran should be honored when they pass away. Mm-hmm. So I think that's number one. Then we do a lot of scholarships for the kids in school. Mm-hmm. And we go, to school during Veterans Day. I love to go there when the first and second, third grade kids, we come in with our rifles and flags. They all, but, that's kind of special because we got to teach the young kids, all about, American.
So my best friend just moved back from Florida, and she has a flag, American flag, hanging in her garage. And I was like, okay, somebody's got to fix that flag. It's one of my biggest pet peeves because you had mentioned about teaching the flags and all of that. Yeah, no, it's a pet peeve. There is a website, just go to it. You can figure it out really quickly. Mm-hmm. But I still have, I got to fix that flag. It was there when she moved in. She goes, I knew you'd say something, Tina. I was waiting for you to say something. She goes, I'm surprised you didn't climb up over the tractor. I said, if I didn't have heels on today, I would be climbing up over that tractor and fixing that flag. Yeah, so anyways, you can always, give you guys a call and probably ask you any questions anyway.
Matter of fact, we just got an Eagle Scout coming in. He put a new box right outside the post. Looks real nice. That anybody has an old flag, tear or whatever, torn, dirty, they can bring it in, and the Scouts takes care of it now.
They do. So it's the flag burning ceremony.
Right, and they do it, and now they're going to build a pit behind the post, so where people can come in and take care of their flag the right way.
Do you like to receive the flags in that folded the way as best they can?
Or we like...
You know what I'm asking.
Yeah, we like to folded the 13 folds, but if they just
bring it.
Bring it, and we'll take care of it, or the Scouts will. So.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much, Chuck, for coming in. Anybody that might be interested in finding out, you are a veteran, about the Baltimore VFW Post 3761 in Baltimore. just give you guys a call. Is that what they should do if you guys have an event? Because you
Yes.
have open to the public things that go on
We got a
Saturdays sometimes,
we have
right?
a Facebook page. We got
Okay.
a website. Yes. Yes.
Good. Okay. Do you have breakfasts and things like
Every
that?
Saturday morning,
You
and
ever
it's
have
open,
fish
open to the
fries?
public.
I know. I was like, I get those emails, so that's why I was like, you have those, so you can actually help out because when folks come to those events, they are helping out kids.
That's
Because,
right.
like you said, you're going to the schools and you're giving back and you're doing things, and you can continue to do so when they attend those.
That's correct. Yes.
Yay!
All right.
Okay, so we do have a couple of things to give to you,
Oh.
just because we are highlighting you. This is a gift certificate from Walker's Shoe Center
Oh,
that you
okay.
can use towards a purchase.
All right. Thank you.
And then also from Ale House 1890, this is a certificate of $20
Oh,
on
okay.
behalf of Down Home with Tina and those
Oh,
folks.
I appreciate
So,
very much.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Chuck. So glad that he got to be here with me. We're going to come back. We're going to have trivia time with Tina, and I've got some sponsors to thank. It's Down Home with Tina.
Hi, I'm Amanda Wattenberg, Regional Director at Ohio Guidestone. Do you or does someone you know have a substance abuse disorder? Have you been thinking about getting help, but don't know where to start? It takes a lot of courage to ask for help, but it's the most important step you can take. If you think you know everything that's available in Fairfield County, think again. Like other chronic diseases, addiction can be managed successfully. Treatment enables people to counteract addiction's powerful, disruptive effects on the brain's behavior and regain control of their lives. Even if it takes multiple attempts, treatment does work and people do recover from addiction every day. So keep trying because your life matters. You matter, and we're here to help. Call 211 and ask for the treatment resources available right here in Fairfield County.
This message is brought to you by the Fairfield County Adam H. Board.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our 2 locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster or 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Down Home with Tina. I'm so super excited because I've got some really awesome guests. I like to say I have the best guests, but then again, if you're a guest somewhere else, and then that, yeah, you know. So anyways, I am so thrilled. I've got Brittany Young here. She is with the Fairfield County Heritage Association. They've got something coming up in October. It's not October. It's
September,
Oktoberfest
yes.
in September. That's why I was like, I know this. And then I've got Chuck Keller, who we've highlighted today as our veteran, because I just think that we've got so many folks that they deserve to get credit where credit is due. And Chuck has been very involved. If you missed the last segment, then you can rewind it back. No, actually, you can see it again. You can see it on Facebook, Down Home with Tina, on my Facebook page, or you can also watch it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Every week I've got a new show on Spectrum 1021, 10 a.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m., and I will have new guests every week, and I will be highlighting a guest each and every week, like I have Chuck, and I will more than likely it'll be an organization of some type, whether it's a nonprofit organization or like Lancaster Parks and Rec. I just truly believe that when you can get together and have fun and be positive and share the stories in a home-like setting, because that's where memories are made and stories are told, usually at home, and we just to help to spread the good news that's going on in our community. But we're going to play the game here. This is the trivia time with Tina. Now, earlier, Brittany, she did answer the question correctly, but she didn't do the spin. So the question was, what was it? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so in the lineup, because I am in the lineup of 5, there's 5 of us. Am I the first or middle or the youngest? And you answered what?
The first.
The first. Oh, by the way, you say you're the oldest?
Yes.
How many siblings do you have?
Just one, a younger brother.
Okay, younger brother. Okay, yeah. So we were talking about this off camera that, and Chuck's gonna find out. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're gonna find out. Chuck knows this answer, and I'll let her spin. Chuck. So I am the oldest of 5. Is it boys or girls?
Girls.
I'm like, which one? Which one? I don't even know. The oldest of 5 is just a lot. And I was talking about the gray hair, and then you guys, it was funny. I said, we've got to catch this on because you're just like your dad probably has gray hair, or if he has any hair. Because 5 of us. And then Josh, who's doing the videoing today, he says he was a truck driver. That's probably, that makes sense. He was a truck driver for a while, but you know, we were just very busy, and I loved being the oldest of 5 girls. No matter how much gray hair I might have and the different things, you learn a lot. And siblings are just something fun because you get to, like Chuck, you had mentioned earlier, just being in the military, it is like doing veterans events and in the military. You have that connection.
Yeah, family.
It's just family.
Yeah, big family.
A big family, a big fun family, and you're
Yes.
there for one another.
Yeah.
Always.
Yep.
Yeah. So, okay, so I'm going to have Brittany spin. It's easier to spin on the table here for our little game. Oh, is it? Here we go. Okay, so what happens is I got 3 clicks, so I may as well just do all the clicks all at once. Chuck, do you want to spin? Because you got your answer correct, then you get to spin for me to get the opportunity to possibly get... Thinks of 4. This is not even fair. I'm going to have to start getting my guests to do this with me because this is almost a guarantee that I'm going to get a pie in the face.
All right.
Chuck, I thought we were on the same team, man. We're old Army veterans, not at the same time, but you know.
Should have said that. Okay.
No, you're funny. That's good. I've got to find my whipped cream. Oh, I'm throwing things at my hands. Sorry. We're going to have different games from time to time. This is just open up. Okay. I'm kidding. Are you guys, I don't tell my guests much before. I invite them to do this with me. And Brittany was kind of like, oh, I'm not quite sure. And then Chuck's like, I don't have any idea what you're doing, and what are you going to put me through?
No clue.
Thank you for being a good sport. It was I think a week or so ago. Anna, she was, Meals on Wheels, was scared. She even said, I'm a little scared. Am I going to make it down here, you guys? I don't even want to count. I don't think this is fair. You going to count for me, Chuck? 1 click.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes! I made it! Yay! Oh. I think we even went 1 more. Chuck is so disappointed. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I know. I do want to thank all of my sponsors. I want to thank you guys, my sponsors, Donald Law Office in Baltimore, Huddle Tire Company, Ale House 1890, Walker Shoe Center, Lancaster Parks and Recreation, Fairfield County Veterans Service Commission, Ditmar Sales and Service. And again, catch us Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Spectrum at 1021, 10 a.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. I'm going to get out of here with a clean face today, and I'm so super excited because I don't have a puppy. You know, a couple weeks ago, we had a puppy that was here to able to help me clean it up. But, folks, please keep watching. I've got a Facebook page at Down Home with Tina, so you can follow that as well. God bless you, and thank you for watching. Good day.